Kia team, welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn on PS5. Here we are at our military outpost. We are working towards our Ansible Relay. We have 500 concrete, we have 500 carbon nanotubes, which we need. We have 11 CPU cores, which we need, and we currently have 16 electronics out of 50, which is what we need. So we're still working on electronics. Very much are we working on electronics. We are working on electronics. Everybody's sick because of the toxic ash, so don't worry about that. Everybody's having their own little meltdowns and things. We had more electronics, but I added another solar panel. I wanted to see where we are with power consumption because the Ansible Relay requires 500 power to work. And we have these 3 batteries here. At the minute they're discharging, because it is night time. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll check in the daytime with you and tell you how much we have. During solar flares, we have well over 500. But I think if I remember correctly, these are 60 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 6 sevens are 420. And we have this thing, which is possibly 40. So that's 460. And we seem to be consuming about 52. So that leaves us with about 410. So I think, and that's if that's operating at full capacity, which, as you can see, it often isn't. I think we need at least 2 more graphene solar panels, and they require 3 electronics each. So go Rocket, go! Rack is our man over here. He's the one doing all the crafting. He's crafting level 9 now. I mean, he can't be that far away from being crafting level 10, to be honest. Because he's crafting like a demon. We are a little bit short of weaponry. I'm a little bit worried about. We have 1 spare laser pistol and we have no spare spears. Currently everybody is armed. So that's okay. What I should probably do is I should probably arm him with the laser pistol, and I should arm him with the sniper rifle when it happens, because he's much better with the sniper rifle, and he's got a laser pistol and such like. I got some spare synthetic vests in good condition. Oh, well, she could do with one, evidently. Rekka's equipping that one. She can try a leather vest. She's a bit tougher than him. I'm gonna run out of trousers. Well, he's the boss. He should probably have a set of trousers. He's good. She's good. Well, he's not good. He doesn't have armored trousers. Summer pants. Yeah, the spaceship pants is a little bit better. He's one of our key combat people. We don't want to waste him or lose him. Is someone going to get these synthetic leggings? Otherwise, he can have them, to be fair. So let's get those people all equipped up, and then we'll have a look at what's left behind. We can always salvage it. So he is. Oh, they're not in good condition. That's why. Well, God, oh dang it! Oh. So let's have a look. What's going on here? Right, they're in bad condition. Let's dismantle those. That's all fine for now. What's in here? That, my dear sir, is in bad condition. What's over here? Not a lot. However, we can now equip him with this, which he's very good with. And we'll do that. Let's do that. we have the possibility of some t-shirts, some leather vests, and some leather leggings, but I would need somebody to do the crafting, and we've been working on spears and bandages because we've been going through bandages a bit. We got 12 healing balm, 28 antibiotics, 25 first aid kits. That's all good. He seems to be crafting 3, so let's put him back on crafting bandages when he gets around to it. I need Jack probably harvesting my silicon fields. Thank you very much. That would be good. Is there any chance that I could get her to plant them while we're at it? Oh, she's gonna have to plant them. Never mind. Ask you a question, get a silly answer. So there you are. So we're managing the people and the stuff. I mean, we're all good for food and things. We're doing all of our bits and pieces. Hey, let's check out where these baddies are at. Where the heck is this? Oh, that's up top. Well, that's fine. The last 3, I think, have all been down here, which was what I was going to talk to you about. So, I've added in a laser turret here. Again, I had to use up a CPU core to do that. And I'm contemplating adding in one here. And in fact, I will. Because we've been taking a little bit too much damage on the front end, especially around here. So that's why I've added in the laser here. It's particularly effective. But also, when they get over here, they'll get within the range of this one. So once they get over here, they'll get in the range of this weapon, and it's a pretty good weapon. The lasers are pretty good. That much is absolutely true. So we've needed to up our defensive regime a little bit, just because of the amount of bugs that I'm getting in. They've been taking down our wall. They've been doing a bit of damage. So what do we have? We have 175 silicon, which is all good. We'll have to plant some more. We're doing really good with liquid fuel because we get so much insects that we are doing good. We've got a security signal. That ought to be good. We ought to go investigate that after the animals because sometimes they are military drop pods and you get some pretty good weapons. Right, where are these turkeys going this time? Let's see. There's a lot of them. And there's a bunch headed off around this way. You see them? Agitated. It's hard to see amongst the toxic ash, but they're down here. They're these little bugs. They're going to come down and around the corner, round here, and they're going to hit us. So everybody should probably be going to sleep. I wonder if I could get Connor to just do that quite quickly, or if he's going to have a meltdown. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, it's this dog. There's a dog wandering around. I'm sorry, doggy. Here they come. So I wonder if I can't. Yeah, Connor's gonna be a little while. Let's get everybody over there. Because otherwise, if you're not careful with things like that, they'll pathfind to the survivors in the beds, and it'll be a bit of a nightmare. It will be a bit of a nightmare. I wonder if I can actually undraft and get him to finish constructing that. Or if he'll get freaked out. It looks pretty good. The automated units are taking up. This is what I mean, we get these little dribbles. Probably undraft everybody. Just let the turrets take care of it. If they're gonna come in dribbles like that, it isn't gonna matter. Everyone will just freak out. Did the dog die? The dog died. Okay, sorry doggy. Dog meat, anyone? Yeah, you're also stuck. Yeah, Connor's having a meltdown. Thought he might. You guys are supposed to be undrafted. If I can get her to construct. You're gonna have a meltdown too. She's gonna finish it up. And... Right, don't run away. Right, this is active circuit 4. This is control circuit 4. Can you please do that? Seeing as you're standing right there. Thank you, go have lunch, or do whatever you would like to do. Paint, draw, hum to yourself, if that's where you're going. Where did the rest of these suckers go? The big ones are all stuck over there. They don't know where to go. The pathfinding's broken, so great. Why do I care? We're over here somewhere. Hello! There we are. No queued research. Once again, don't care. Right, so where were we? Oh, yes! So we've got these additional defenses, and I just think they're required. Not so much for the for what you've just seen, but predominantly because the when they are down on this part of the plateau, plain, lakefront. I don't know what you want to call this. They'll come in and they'll swarm the defenses. But anyway, there you go. That's us. So I ramble on, sir. Ramble on. 16 electronics, 10 CPU cores. We're gonna have to go and salvage that. What did I call it? I called it a security signal. And let's send. What is his combat instructor? He should be good. Let's send Jack. I haven't sent Jack on a mission in ages. So let's send Jack, and hopefully it'll be something exciting. And yes, Constructamundo. That's 45. We're gonna need more. Sorry, we're gonna need 33. Sorry. Terribly sorry, but we're going to need 33. I'll see you all in 8 days, eh? Right, welcome back. It is day 16 here for, of course. So Connor did salvage some good stuff, which went to this chap. So he got a pulse rifle 2.0, which is fine, and Connor's out on an expedition to the same place and got another pulse rifle 2.0. I'm hoping for a sniper rifle 2.0. But maybe he can give that to Amber, who's currently got a laser pistol, which is what it is. And her armored vest is running out, and I think I've salvaged everything else that I needed to from vests, so probably need to work on leather vests from now on. But hey, look, the base has changed a little bit. Why has the base changed, LJ? What have you been up to? Well, I've been moving some stuff outside, predominantly the power, and moving some other stuff around because I have a feeling that. Do you remember when we did the second? No, it was the first season when we had to communicate with passing ships, and it would drive the wildlife crazy. I have a feeling that building this Ansible Relay is going to require us to operate it for a specific period of time. And I'm going to think that during that period of time, it's going to cause an animal attack. So there's going to be two things we need to manage. We're going to need to manage the consumption of power, and we're going to need to manage the animal attack. So how are we going to manage the animal attack? Well, we're going to have to build it in the center of our defenses, which we've already sort of created. But look at the size of this thing. It's huge. So it won't go back there because it's clipping on the uneven terrain. I think it will go more or less there, but we will need to redesign our defenses. So what I've started doing is having a look at where we can move some things, where we can utilize some space, and what, if anything else, I need to do because I'm going to have to free up this whole space in here to build this walloping great big huge Ansible Relay. So I'm starting to think about that now. We are at 23 electronics, so we're nearly halfway there. We're still we're on solar flares, so we're raking in 595 as it is, but that's an artificially elevated number. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about, is recreating our defenses. So I might have to move another wall out here, which is fine. We have 964 stone. Let's have a look at that now. With it would be defense. This is defense that we want. We would need to come out here, say, and across here, and we could force them in this bit as well. And what we might need to do then is, with this bit, is perhaps cordon this area off, perhaps like that, and then I can move all these traps outside. That will then force them in this way past all these traps. We can then pick up and move this maybe to over here. We can start moving this stuff somewhere. I can probably take down some of these internal walls and make a little bit of extra space. I can move these. These are predominantly for the flying critters, so we need them fairly centralized, but we can move them wherever we like. So again, we can probably change the wall layout, put a wall across here and a gate or something, and then move them further down or somewhere else, and change this layout, move some things to start to make. I think we need to take as far down as this second wall here and these traps and things to get the sufficient space for this walloping great big Ansible relay, because well, I'll probably take down the internal wall. Probably makes more sense actually, because I have a feeling that it's going to have to operate for a given period of time. Might be a few hours. Can't see it being a whole day, because these guys freak out if they're on the draft for too long. So I think we're probably not going to go that far with it, but I think they're definitely going to make it so that it's going to be attacked by creatures. You're going to have to keep it going for the whole of the creature attack. So you're going to, because then you're going to be going through the juice as fast as you can. So we might actually need to build another battery, which is going to require 5 electronics. Oh, we're out of fuel for the smelter. We need some more sticks, lad. Yeah, we're out of sticks. Best. Did someone plant this? I don't recall asking anyone to plant it. Best go harvest some sticks. Hey, harvest. No, it's cut bushes. We can get rid of all of those bushes. And you don't look busy. You can cut those bushes too. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about this Ansible Relay. I'm thinking that that's the kind of sneaky thing that they have done before. It's probably the kind of sneaky thing they're going to do again. So I'm going to plan ahead for that. As it is, we soldier on. We've got a good stock of metal alloys going. We're staying on top of the equipment side of things. Like I said, we've got a couple of drop pods and things that we can always scavenge for bits and pieces, which is going pretty good. We could, if we found the research desk, which is over here, we could really do something like researching some weapons. I think they're down here, aren't they? We would need to, what would we need to research weapons? We could research improved railgun snipers. It requires 20 carbon, 2 cores, and 2 CPUs. It requires 3 days to research. But once you have one, they last for absolute ages, and they're fantastically vicious bits of kit. I can certainly tell you that. It wouldn't hurt to put it on there. I guess we'll put it on there, and we'll see how we go. We're sort of generating enough juice that if we need to grab some more carbon nanotubes, we can grab some more carbon nanotubes. And I think that's about it. I don't want to go down the road of making mechs just yet, or combat mechs, because they require an awful lot of maintenance, but well, an awful lot to build. So yeah, don't know. We'll see how we go. The focus is a bit of base redesign to accommodate this Ansible Relay. That's where we're at. I'll see you in another 8 days. Right, welcome back. It is day 24. So we've modified a few things. We have taken a few walls out. We've moved a few things down. We're still in the process of moving things. We've shifted our flamethrowers. We're short of scrap, which is why I haven't got scrap doors. Which is a bit of a nuisance, but I'm sure we'll get some. We've got this to salvage yet, so I think it'll probably be okay. We'll probably get some scrap from somewhere. We will get some scrap. Don't you worry about it. So we're moving things around. We've moved these out. They're covering a bit of a wider area. We've put traps all around the outside. I still think they're going to try and pathfind their way through here. I think they might clog up a little bit around here if they come over from this side. If they come over from this side, they tend to clog up over here, although they've now started pathfinding their way to... there was a door there. I might have to actually remove that door and replace it with a bit of wall, because I think they won't... of course there's aggressive animals. And of course they're flying, and of course they're down there. Right, okay, fine. So there we go. Let's just let's all everybody just calm down. Resources unavailable. For what? For a stone wall. There's plenty of resources available for a stone wall. Thank you. There you go, you can do it right now. Wherever you are, carry on and do that. So what we will need to do is we will need to wait for this animal attack, which is going to be flyers, which is going to be interesting, because I'm just going to quickly save the game. Always good practice to save your game before an alien attack, I tell you what. So we'll do that. We'll save the game. We're going to get some flyers coming in, and we're going to get some crawlers, but mostly flyers. So we're going to get injured. I'm okay that we've got healing balm and bandages and antibiotics and first aid kits, so that's okay. We've got 2 of these. He's a sniper. Everybody's got pistols or weapons of some description. He's got a pulse rifle 2.0, so that's all good. So we're just gonna have to put up with that, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I don't think the lasers can take out flying, not as well as the flak cannons anyway. So, c'est la vie. It is what it is. We'll see how we go with this one in terms of our defenses. It doesn't help with the toxic ash coming down, that's for sure. I think everybody's mostly got combat gear on of some description or other. He doesn't have, apparently, a spear. So you should probably get one, just in case, eh? Right, let's see if we can get this animal attack over with. Scavenge 6 electronics, nice. Ooh, hang on a minute. Are you way out and the way out, way back? Ember, no, she's headed this way. She better hurry. She gets stuck out there with 40 flying critters. They'll make mincemeat of her. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Here they come. Alright, everybody outside. Cluster you over here. No, everybody. There we go. Right, get everybody outside. Yeah, the lasers are doing a pretty solid job. And here come the insects now. Okay, I need to get some people out front. You got the brood mothers have got some pretty long distance shots. Not near as long distance as us though. And there you go. Right, everybody can undraft. You can all go back to doing whatever it was you're doing. So we'll need to butcher this lot up, which is going to be a lot, which is great because that's all fuel for our 125 fuel, which is great. 115 silicon, which is great. What have we got here? We have 32 electronics, 10 CPU cores. So we're going along. 32. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Everybody's injured. Amber's healing herself. I think he's pretty good, isn't he? You can heal yourself, I'm pretty sure. In fact, if while we're all at it, we could all probably heal ourselves, to be honest. Reserved by Amber, except for Connor. he's got Amber on the case. So that's fine. You guys sort yourselves out, sort yourselves out, sort yourselves out. So, yeah, so that's the situation. So we've modified things a little bit. They are coming in after this unit, which I thought they might. So I have this unit here, which I might move over here. So I've got a cannon and a laser. I can do, or a machine gun and laser, and I can do a machine gun and a laser over here on this one. And we can have the flying in the middle, and I can move that over to the side, over here somewhere, probably out of the way. I have to move this wall anyway to fit the Ansible Relay in. It doesn't quite fit into this space with this wall in place, so it's going to have to come out. I'm going to have to put a gate in here and run this wall across anyway, and sort some things out. Don't worry about that. So there's a few changes still left to do to the base to make room for this walloping great big thing here. I think we can get it in there, and I think that means that I can't see with the so uneven terrain there. Yeah, so I think it's just that wall at the front. So I think we just need to move the wall an itsy bitsy teeny weeny little bit, bearing in mind that when I say just the wall, there's a whole set of walls and gate underneath. So I'm aiming for about there. Doesn't disrupt the electrics. We can put the flying things around. It doesn't disrupt anything else. So that's what I'm aiming for. We've just got to get these electronics. We have researched advanced railgun snipers. So on the craft weapons now, we can craft laser pikes, laser pistols, pulse rifles, railgun snipers, and railgun sniper 2.0s, which are very, 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 very good. But they are going to take up 2 CPU cores, and we do have 6 power cells. So that's fine. We could definitely make enough of them. We've got a little bit of time for that just yet. She needs a leather vest, and we've got some clothes, I think, to line up for people, which is now gone to where the crafting desk is. That's the tailor's benches over there. In the darkness, no one's going to want to work in there. They're going to complain. Got the stove over here, still making tea when it's available. We've got now the metal workbench out there for bandages if we need them. We're probably going to need some more of these, to be honest. We can bump those up. We'll add another one to that. We've got our research desk over here, which is fine. So there you go. So we're moving on up. Just got to make room for this thing. See you in another 8 days. Cure a team, cure a team, cure a team. And hey, look what we got. Look what we got. Look what we got. It's day 33. We're just dealing with an insect attack. And anyway, right. This is on pause, but it is fully resourced. 10 CPU cores, 500 nanotubes, 500 concrete, 50 electronics. It's on pause. It's on pause. It's on pause. Why is it on pause? It's on pause because I want to get a railgun sniper, at least one of. I'm also conscious that I don't have enough power, so I think I need 3 more graphene solar panels. It's nighttime, so it's not really a fair comparison, but I think 3 more will get me what I want. So to do that, I need 9 electronics. I'm currently on 4. So 3, 6, 9. He's making 12. Is that right? That seems a lot. No, I need to go up, but I think it needs to go down to 5 because if I'm right, power is 3 each. Yeah, and 60 alloys. So yes, and we got 4 at the minute. And this has been I can probably do another one then. Do another one there. Yeah. So we made the space. These were the hungry insects. The automated defenses took care of them. Our automated defenses doing alright. Last insect attack they snuck around here, but that's because I had people undrafted and the insects pathfound to the back because they were up at the back. If they're up at the front, they pathfind to the front. So you know how it goes by now. You know how it goes. So there we are. So I'm making some more carbon nanotubes, or I was making some more carbon nanotubes. Where's my carbon nanotube machine gone to? One wonders. That was production. My carbon nano machine has disappeared. That explains where the additional stuff has come from, or not come from. Cancel that. Thank you very much. Somehow we've accidentally selected to deconstruct our machine, which we obviously didn't want to do, because I wanted to make some carbon nanotubes. Woo, zoom in and out, so we can make the railgun sniper. We'll rebuild it. We'll rebuild it. Just another cock up with the menu and stuff. It'll be the first time. So, pardon me. A little bit more building to do. I want him to have an advanced sniper. I want him to have a sniper. I want her to have the advanced railgun. We haven't picked up any other weapons, and he can have. He can have a pulse rifle 2.0. And we'll deconstruct that old thing. And then if we've built these additional solar panels, we should be able to generate enough electricity to build this thing and get it running. I don't want it hanging around in case something happens to it, unforeseen, that I don't know about. So I'm assuming it's only going to work when we switch it on, but who knows. So I just want to get prepared, and once I'm prepared, we'll switch it on. Maybe that will be around about day 40. We'll see. I'll see you soon. I won't switch it on without you. I promise. Well, welcome back. It's day 40. We've just had another insect attack. Not a huge surprise. But there was lots of flying insects, and I realized, look at this, down to 1 antibiotics. Oh my gosh, that snuck up on me. And all the grain that we had in stock is gone. So I've set these to make antibiotics, but we don't have anything to make antibiotics with. These are growing. I set these to grow a while ago, and as soon as they're harvested, they'll be good. But we're short of antibiotics, so that's not a good thing. That was an oversight on my part. We had so much of it. I didn't keep an eye on it. Took my eye off the ball for a few minutes, and that's what happens. No grain, and as a consequence, a bit of a sticky problem. We had two. Gone quiet. We had 2 batteries fail, and as a consequence, I had to take the printer apart. We're making the railgun sniper anyway. Everyone's just recovering from having a pretty rough night being attacked by flying insects. So we're making the railgun sniper anyway, so I'm going to get what I want to get from that. carbon nanotube printer anyway, and I'll probably leave it at that for now. I don't think I'm going to be pushing that anytime soon. The issue is going to be power, and we are still going to be short of electronics for a little while because we had to use the electronics to fix the batteries. Sadly, 2 batteries out of 3 went down, which was a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, so we had a few setbacks in the last 8 days. So we've been set back a little, that is the way the game goes. So we haven't managed to get to the power generation that I quite wanted. I'm kind of hoping I want daytime to come around. Here it comes, so I can actually check this. Right, charging. So we're now up to plus 208, give or take, I think. So we're kind of mooching around plus 208. But these are not going, these are only going at half capacity because of this dust storm. So if they were working at double capacity, it would be 416. So definitely 2 more. So I do definitely need 2 more to get, and that's 6 electronics, and we currently have 1 in stock. Raka's gonna do the sniper. Excellent. So the sniper's done. He will quickly, because we've got enough silicon, he'll quickly be able to, I can delete that because I don't need it. He'll get these electronics together. You, my young man, can have a fancy railgun sniper. Possibly a spear. I wanted to give you the pulse rifle 2.0, which I think I gave to him. So he can take the pulse rifle 1. And you can get the other sniper rifle. Where did it go? Connor... Has Connor not sorted himself out yet? Oh, he must have been miles away. He's coming back. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Right, he's equipped. So you can get that one. You can get that one. And you already have the one that you need, so that's good. Armor wise, you're good. You're good. You're good. And you're good. So they're all ready to go. They're all ready to go. So we just need to get the power up. So as soon as I get the power up, I'll be ready to get this thing constructed. I don't know how long it's going to take. I think it's going to take a while. Highly sophisticated artificial intelligence system capable of establishing FTL communication between dozens of planets. Right, okay. Construction progress 0. So what we will do is we will box on towards the end of the year with some electronics and see if we can't get this darn Ansible Relay built, shall we? We'll see you soon. Well, Cura team, welcome back. It is day 45. The Ansible Relay has been built and we are establishing communications. So I don't know how long it's going to take. It looks like it's going to take a long time. We have just gone into a solar eclipse, which is amazing because now none of my solar panels are going to work, and my batteries, which pardon me, have a total of 6,000, are going to be drained in 9 hours. So I don't know if that's going to reset the clock for establishing communications. I have a feeling it might. Literally, I just turned it on and the solar eclipse happened. Is that coincidence? No, we got some bugs coming this way. No, they got lost. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know if it is coincidence or not coincidence. I don't think it's going to last. It doesn't. It didn't come up with a time frame. It didn't come up with an objective. I've obviously got this thing which is just establishing communication. So I don't know. Pass. Your guess is as good as mine. We're about to run out of juice very, very shortly. I would like to not do that, so I'm going to actually ask them to turn it off. Let's see what happens. Connor's handling it. Turned off. Yeah, communication establishing failed. So I think the situation with the Ansible Relay is going to be that you're going to need to keep it on for an extended duration. And now is not the time. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to wait till the day comes around, wait till this gets fully charged up, and then we're going to have to try it again. Can we get it done before the end of the year? I just don't know. I just don't know. How are we doing for everything else? We got enough stone. We got working on metal alloys. We've got some stuff. We still haven't got enough antibiotics. These fields are still at 75%. The food situation is the food situation. They can make food. They can make food. You can make loads and loads of food. So don't worry about food. Food's fine. I'm trying to make a small surplus of electronics in case things like batteries break along the way. We've got this silicon to harvest, which honestly, the two of those people should be able to do that. I would have thought. I don't need grass. We need the juice leaf for some more medicine. Oh, go Jack, go you. We obviously need this stuff for the antibiotics, which is particularly good. We have cactus slime. Anybody remember what cactus slime was for? Cactus slime. You can craft something from cactus slime. Antibiotics. We can craft antibiotics from cactus slime. There you go. Look at that. Rather than waiting on stuff, what's he doing? Where are you going? How good are you at crafting? Craft antibiotics, mister. Let's get some spare antibiotics on the go, because we've got a bunch of the stuff. So I'm going to get him doing that. These batteries are almost fully charged. We're going to switch this on. Connor, handle the Ansible Relay. And it didn't trigger an attack in any way, shape, or form. So I'm kind of hoping that it was just sporadic. So we're going to switch it on, and we're going to see how it goes. I guess I'm going to leave this running perhaps on time lapse to see if we get there. If we don't get there, then I'll see you again in the new year. Well, here we are. It is New Year's Eve, so everyone's going to get set to have a party, except for Jack, who's miles away, and he's going to sleep apparently. Yeah, well, my year 4. Year 4 was the year we built the Ansible Relay, which is jolly good. We just now need to figure out how to power this sucker, because the issue is that, I mean, you can see down there in the bottom, I've got a new battery building. What we need to do is have sufficient surplus power generation to be able to charge that battery, those batteries, and power this device, and potentially fend off insects. That's not going to work. We're going to need to wait till after an insect attack. We need a massive surplus, and we need a massive surplus in terms of generation. I think maybe another 5 or 6 more solar panels. I don't know. We need to have a look at how much power it consumes, but it looks like it consumes a heck of a lot. So now that we've built the thing, the challenge for the next year is going to be, how do we power this sucker? Because it's going to require an awful lot of power. So poor old Raka, I thought he was going to get a bit of a break, and he absolutely isn't. It's going to be an awful lot more electronics. We're going to need an awful lot more graphene solar panels. We're going to need an awful lot more batteries. We're going to need an awful lot more alloys. We're going to need an awful lot more power. Anyway, there you go. Progressing solidly forward. I do hope you're enjoying it. Some people are saying that they very much are enjoying it, and I'm glad that you are. If you are, do drop a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Do click the bell notification so that you know when the next one of these is going to be coming out. Hopefully, year 5 will be the final year that we spend on this rock. And I'll see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now.